And good morning, everyone. Welcome into Inside Bowling's live video ball review here of two bowling balls from the Storm brand. We do SPI streams all the time, but this is just Storm today, two Storm balls for you. My name is Mike Flanagan, and welcome into our live video ball review here from Shrewsbury Lane. Shout out to the Pollards. They just had a great event last weekend. The doubles tournament hosted here, so a lot of people may have been around for that. So shout out again, though. Just want to thank Shrewsbury for letting us come and do all these live streams all the time here with you. Today, we've got two balls for you. You saw it on the intro screen. It is the High Road 40 and the Ion Pro Solid. And we've got Andrew down on the lanes. He's waving his hand. We're going to watch him throw a shot, and then we'll bring him in for some commentary here. We're bowling on the 42 feet in length house shot. And at this time, it's time to bring in Andrew. Good morning, Andrew.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mike. Always glad to be back and showing everybody some new stuff. So, looking forward to getting into it.
Got some folks already coming into the chat this morning. I want to welcome in Clevin Cards and Tyler Eli already here this morning watching this live video ball review of the High Road 40 and Ion Pro Solid. That is the Ion Pro Solid I see down there. So how are you, Andrew? You been bowling much lately?
You know what? I have not bowled in about a month now. So I actually showed up a little extra early this morning and had to warm up a little bit because I didn't know what to expect out of myself. So I'm doing good, though. Other than that, staying busy. Typically, bowling industry in the summertime slows down a little bit, but at least here in the St. Louis area on a lot of different levels, it's been still pretty busy, so keeping me occupied. I still got it.
Well, you're setting it into the lane nicely. You can barely hear it hit the lane. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Liking the shorts today, liking the blue inside bowling shirt to match.
Appreciate it.
It's a
little
nice
throwback.
It's a nice setup right there you got going on. All right, buddy. Well, you've got the Ion Pro Solid. I'm going to read the information about it while you throw it some more here.
Sounds
from
good.
Storm's website.
All right.
All right. Building off the breakthrough success of the original Ion Pro, the Ion Pro Solid strengthens the premier line with its continuous asymmetric benchmark shape. Bowlers who love the hybrid but were looking for more pronounced back-end motion will discover exactly what they need with the Ion Pro Solid. Featuring the trusted single-density Element Tour AI core, this ball delivers predictability on challenging patterns while providing smooth transition to handle wet-dry league conditions with ease. Wrapped with the proven TX16 solid cover and enhanced with Power Edge technology, it clears the fronts effortlessly due to the Power Edge finish, preserving energy for a stronger back-end motion. This asymmetric benchmark excels across various conditions, especially when the lane pattern becomes challenging. Paired with the Ion Pro and Ion Max, the Ion series creates a complete arsenal with true shape progression to keep you ahead of transition. This ball comes out on June 20th, which is in 9 days. The fragrance is Blueberry Donut. Can you confirm that it's Blueberry Donut smelling?
Oh yeah, it smells great. Growing up, I never loved, blueberries. You know how like you go to the gas station, you get a blueberry muffin or blueberry donut or something. I always hated them, but as I got older, blueberries like my new favorite thing. So I love this ball already.
All right, Blueberry Donut, and the color. I like the color, Capri Blue. Capri Blue.
Yeah, it's like a little darker baby blue. Don't know how well it comes up on camera, but
I do prefer solid bowling balls that are of the bluish or blackish variety. I would feel good throwing this ball down the lane.
Yeah.
I would make the ball look good, though, of course.
Oh, yeah.
As you know.
I like solid color balls because if I throw one bad or if I spin one, overroll one, it doesn't look like I'm doing anything funky. So wild color balls can really show the miss hit at the bottom or the mega tilt or thumb down on a couple bad shots. But
thank you.
I had to play with my soundboard for a minute.
Yeah, I was going to say, you haven't been using that lately.
No. I've been working Bowl TV events. A little different soundboard setup here. I got Hulk Hogan here.
Oh, no.
Right in the puddle. Just lays there.
It's kind of a good sign, though.
Of course it is. Yeah. So tell me a little bit more about this house shot here.
Yeah, so 42 feet in length. We use Kegel Navigate oil, which is not super thick. It's pretty thin. So typically thin oils like to have stronger bowling balls because the ball will shoot through it more, whereas thicker oils kind of slow the ball down. Pretty low mils, 23, 24, 25 mils, nothing crazy. Super puddle in the middle and super dry to the right. So typically a lot of different balls look good though, so a lot of high scores. Ooh, that was money. I like this ball already.
So when you say you like the ball, in the 15 pounds, it's got a 2.47 RG, 0.035 diff, and the PSA is at 0.014. It says forgiveness from all angles. The stacked ellipse design of the element core places the smaller ellipses towards the ends of the x-axis and the widest ellipses at the center of the y-axis. Conceptually opposite to cavity designs featured in the Crux and Absolute, the element core dynamics will change more between different layouts with this shape because of it. This center-heavy concept places the largest ellipses in the geographic center of the ball. More mass towards the center, lower the RG, and in conjunction with the AI core makes the element weight block one of the lowest RG asymmetrical design Storm has ever had. Normally on asymmetric weight blocks, the thinnest portion creating the asymmetry is very close to the y-axis. Stair-step asymmetry is the opposite of that. The widest part is at the y-axis, which would normally just decrease asymmetry, but each subsequent ellipse is offset and skinnier than the previous one, which creates asymmetry with each stair step. So yeah, this core's got a bit of a unique design to it, that's for sure.
See if that one makes it back. I just keep kind of sneaking a little left every shot here, and it just keeps coming. Sorry to cut you off, Mike.
Yeah, no, you're good. How about we grab that ball, we'll show the camera down there, your layout.
After we do that, I wanted to mention something a little interesting about this ball that had me really excited when I first had it show up at the doorstep. So,
all right, coming to you.
We're a little low today.
You're good.
All right, I'll zoom in. So, Ion logo. Here's my layout. Typical pin over my bridge, kick my CG out a little bit. 4.5, 4 3/4 to my PAP. Use it on all my test balls, just so I can, have something to base off of and see what they look like. So,
can I see the flare rings? And then also I want to see that PSA marking.
I don't know how well it's going to show.
Yeah,
up.
no, we see the flare. Okay, all right.
Yeah, not
medium,
not a lot.
medium flare, I would say. Medium low flare. All right, now let's look at the. That is, I've never seen that PSA marking before.
Yeah, they had it on the Ion Pro. And the,
oh, they did. Okay. All right. Well, hey, I don't look at all the bowling balls.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So I
So-
just haven't noticed that before.
Oh, anyway, real quick. So, same core as the Ion Pro. The Ion Max is a little higher differential core. But the cool thing about this Ion Pro Solid is not only is it shiny out of the box, but it features the TX16 solid cover, which is on the Phase 2. So we're seeing something cool here for sure.
Phase 2 cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I had to look up. I didn't quite believe that they would put that on this core, but that's what it is.
Going back to the behind the lane cam here.
I need to take a month off more often.
Yeah, there you go. Less is more sometimes. If anybody has any questions for us, please let us know in the chat room. Certainly would appreciate that. If you have any questions about this ball before we switch over to the High Road 40. Is Andrew's average 235 or more?
So great question. I think I averaged 239, 240 this year in league. But honestly, when I go to league, I try to have a lot of fun now because I'm very busy during the week. So I could have some nights that are really good and some that are subpar, but that's just because I'm having fun with the buddies. So I wish I should bowl more, but a lot of other priorities. I do bowl some tournaments though, Ozarks, USBC Nationals, etc. but not as much as I probably should. What do you think, Mike?
I mean, it looks pretty good here on the house shot. I mean, you're playing your favorite part of the lane. It's not overreacting. It's effortless through the front part of the lane. Does it come polished?
Yeah, so that's the other thing too. It comes out of the box with Power Edge polish from Storm. Their new polish, kind of not unusual, but a little different for a solid covered bowling ball. Typically solid covered bowling balls come with a little surface out of the box, but this
Yes.
one's got some shine.
Yeah, notice that. Notice that.
I just keep sneaking left and it just keeps coming. Ooh, that was kind of missed.
If you'd like to pick one of these up, you can head to Ray Orf's Bowling and Trophy Shop here in St. Louis. Andrew, Rich, and the guys would be more than happy to get one on pre-order for you so you can get it on release day, which again is June 20th. And if you don't live in the St. Louis area and would like to pick one up online, you can pre-order today at InsideBowling.com. We'd be more than happy to get one shipped out to you on release day.
Absolutely. Couple general thoughts on this. If you guys have an Ion Pro Original, which is a hybrid, comes with a little surface. While this is a solid, this ball is definitely cleaner through the fronts and more responsive. Could simply be just because of the polish, but for a solid ball and that TX16 cover, phase 2s were a little tippy for stronger covered balls. So it could be a combination of the cover and the shine, making it be cleaner and quicker, but yeah.
Andrew, quick question here.
Yeah.
So where are you kind of spotting? Like, where are you looking right now?
Is this a mic question or is this a chat question?
Well, I'm setting up a chat question.
Okay. Here, can I throw one and then I'll let you know?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So I can kind of also give you another set of eyes here. So you're in around 20.
I don't want to tell you where I'm looking because that's nowhere close to where I'm hitting.
Well, you just hit 20. So this Pro Bowler lefty
Okay.
would like to see you throw a shot where you miss 3 to 5 boards outside.
Okay. Like down lane or
Yeah.
at the arrows?
Well, probably outside. I mean, he just says outside. So getting the ball further to the right, and he wants to see what it does.
Okay. So like steep angles, is that what? I just want to see if you'll reply real quick. Steep angles?
I just think he wants to see if it gets 3 to 5 more. Yeah, steep angle. I think 3
Okay.
to 5 more boards outside. If it's going to duck hook or if it's going to sit there or
Gotcha.
not hook.
All right.
I'm almost further right. 2, 8, 10.
That was pretty good there. That was definitely 3 to 4, maybe more than that to the right.
Yep.
That probably wasn't as far left at the arrows either, though.
Now, could you, right, well, yeah, probably not when you're trying to get that farther right. Now, can you throw it the exact same way, but lower your ball speed?
Yes.
Let's see what happens. See if it gets back lower in the ball speed.
I'm gonna scoot up on the approach a little bit and just try to be a little slower, use my legs a little more.
Okay.
Still got some command, Mikey. I'm feeling good this morning.
Also, Chris says he makes this ball and everyone he throws look great. It's a shame the ball doesn't come with Andrew's hand.
I don't know. My hands get dirty a lot, so
Thank you.
I don't know if you want my physical hands exactly, but maybe my touch. I got some good touch. At least I used to.
Sure, no problem.
All right. I was going to say something else.
How long have you been bowling? That's another question.
All right. I've been bowling since I first started bowling here, actually. My dad used to bowl league here and hang out here all the time. I'm going to turn my ringer off my phone. That's not good. Sorry about that, everybody.
It's one of the 50,000 people that are trying to get in touch with you this morning.
So anyway, probably first ball down the lane, 3-ish years old here in this building, long time ago. So actually competitively bowling, probably somewhere in the range of, 10 years old or so. So
And how old are you now?
I'm 26. Getting old. I feel it every morning.
26. Jeez.
And I actually took a little bit of time off. I used to play a little baseball. I was never really that good, but yeah, I took a little time off of bowling in 6th, 7th, 8th grade-ish. And I came back, bowled high school, bowled some college. So
Brendan Donovan's injured for the Cardinals if you want to go play right field tonight.
I better try to lose some
There's
more
a
weight.
businessman special today, as a matter of fact. You can take on the Blue Jays.
I was a little in.
Still got the 10 out. I wasn't sure that was going to happen.
Yep.
All right, let's transition over to the other ball.
Any more questions about this Ion Pro Solid? Anybody? Nope.
Nope, everything's good.
Cool.
If you had an Abralon pad, somebody wouldn't mind seeing you scuff it up and see what it does, but outside of that, we're good.
Yeah, could we do that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I actually was thinking about doing that.
I'm going to turn your mic down while you're scrubbing.
Okay. What, am I breathing too heavy or something?
No, but this is going to be loud when you when you do this with the ball. All right, so I turned his mic down, everybody. He's got, is that a true cut pad? Hold on, let me move you over. I'm going to go over to that one right there. There we go. Sanding away.
This is Sire Air.
Oh, Sire.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sire. I never really get any new pads for myself. I just kind of walk the concourse after bowling some tournaments and find what people leave behind. So
Yep.
they're a little worn.
It's a good tip out there for people. I'm going to turn your mic down again.
All right.
I don't know about you guys at home, but the sound of sandpaper hitting a bowling ball, I don't think you guys need that right now. So I'm going to help you out. All right, you're back on.
Yeah, so this was 1,000, but it's super worn, so it's probably about 2,000.
Okay. Switch over to the other camera here. Just going to play the same part of the lane.
Yeah, we should see this be a little smoother, maybe a little earlier, just because it's super fresh surface now. But let's play the same part of the lane. Yep. Everybody see that thing hook like 5 feet sooner?
Yep, just laid there though.
Mm-hmm.
Sanding the ball is going to make the ball grab the lane a little bit sooner and not push through the oil as well.
Correct. All right, we'll throw one more with this, and then we can go to the High Road 40.
Yep, transition over to the High Road 40. I haven't read anything about either one of these balls. I wanted to be surprised today, just like you and our audience.
Oh yeah, nothing better. It's the best way to do it. Oh, I really missed that one.
Still gets the strike.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's me, the ball, or the house shot being that easy, or all the above.
All right, so we're going to transition over to High Road 40 bowling ball. Let's grab that one and let's go over to the camera and let's show everybody your layout. Let's look at the ball.
All right.
There you go.
High Road 40, nice greenish, pearlish, teal-looking color.
Pineapple apple crisp.
Smells yummy. Pin over, 4.5, 4 3/4. Symmetrical ball, so no mass bias. Kick my CG out a little bit. Typical Orfy layout.
All right, going to go to the behind the lane cam, and I'm going to read about this bowling ball.
All right. Before you start, I'm going to just play it in the same spot, and we'll see what happens. We might have to move back to the right or maybe a little left, depending on how sharp it is. But go ahead, Mike.
Okay. The High Road 40 celebrates 4 decades of storm innovation by continuing the legacy as one of the most trusted names in bowling. As its core lies the legendary inverted FE2 technology, Storm's most successful weight block design, delivering unmatched energy retention and dynamic hitting power. Wrapped in the successful A1S Pearl cover, first debuted on the Equinox and known as one of the fastest oil-absorbing materials in our lineup, the High Road 40 maintains a consistent reaction shot after shot, especially in heavier conditions where oil buildup can compromise performance. The High Road 40 is a tribute to where we've been and a bold step forward to where you're headed. Oh! Actually,
Got to replay that one?
Actually, I don't. But I would now if you did it again. This ball comes out June 20th, 2025. So if you want to get one of these, you can head over to Ray Horse Bowling and Trophy Shop here in St. Louis, and the guys will get you one and get you drilled and ready to go for release day. or if you want to shop online, you can check it out at InsideBowling.com. In addition to that, we've got the typical high road numbers, 2.57 on the RG, 0.046 differential. The inverted FE2 technology boasts a higher RG and differential like most other balls in the Thunderline, but with one very important benefit, it lacks the core material that most other balls have. This enables the ball to have a much thicker shell, which raises the coefficient of restitution, a higher energy transfer to the pins with less with less deflection upon impact is what can be expected in this design.
My back, Mike?
Yep.
Yeah, actually I drilled these balls early this morning, and yeah, I'm pretty sure all the high roads were that thick cover / no filler material. So you can definitely tell that it's they go through the pins good, that's for sure.
Storm has 11 bars on their different rankings here. Like it's an 11 bar system, so 1 through 11. The flare potential on this is a 9. The ball shape is a 9, and the hook length is a 9.5.
Is that out of 10?
It's out of 11.
Okay.
I'm making up my own thing. If I'm on their website, basically I'm trying to let the viewers at home know it's got low to high, and then it's got all these like Excel sheet cells, it looks like. So on the low end, if I count left to right how many of these things there are, there's 11.
Okay.
So the 9th one to the right on the high on the flare potential. So
okay.
It's 9 out of 11.
Okay. Ball
shape 9 out of 11. Hook length, it's got 9 and the 10 cells shaded in. So I'm going 9.5.
So that's maximum length, right?
Yeah, 11 would be late.
Yeah.
So this is a 9.5.
Okay.
And then the oil volume is medium to light, and the pattern length is medium to short. Laying condition, it's either fresh, transition, or burn, and this is right in the middle of transition, and you definitely use it into burn.
Correct.
That's what they say right here. So,
yeah. Couple thoughts on this real quick. Are you still doing your thing?
No, you're good.
Okay. We down here?
Not yet, but you will be in right now.
All right. Good?
Yep.
Okay, so if you guys remember the Bill Chrisman Memorial Ball, right? I believe it was the exact same ball as this, same color, same everything. This one just says, obviously, High Road 40 on it for the 40th anniversary. I'm not 100% sure of that, but it looks and I think it smells exactly the same. So I'd have to check my information on that, but it looks like they just came out with, that ball and called it the High Road 40. So.
Yeah, and what's interesting about that is I worked at Storm for a period of time, and the High Road really is just a continuation of the old Black Thunder.
Correct.
Okay. And Bill loved the Black Thunder, and he loved the High Road, obviously, and loved it that every time there was a meeting where you talked about sales, that the High Road just got to keep being in the line. So for this to be a Bill Chrisman, tribute kind of, sort of, they're not saying that, but I know where you're going with this. The other thing is the old teal Storm was like Storm's first reactive ball that kind of turned people's heads, the teal Storm. So this ball being teal, having basically a Black Thunder, which has evolved into the High Road, and then having it be teal is extra special.
Absolutely.
Yeah. There's a lot of meaning behind this one.
For sure.
A lot of sentimental value.
Great performance so far, too. It's not just about appearance.
Yep, and then you stamp 40 on it for Storm. That's pretty cool.
That was really good, Mike. Hit it!
I can replay that one.
Yeah.
Show everybody that it didn't get there since I turned it back. Since I turned it on now. There you go. I'll let everybody see this one.
Whoop. Just missed it. Just missed it.
I feel like I'm like live streaming a bowling tournament. Orf now trails by 10.
Needs this one.
Up in the 9th, foundation frame.
All right, let's see if I can get her done here. Come on. Hit it that time. Oh, that one went behind it.
We could almost do that with like the bowling balls. Be like, and the High Road 40 trails the Ion.
We could.
The Ion Pro Solid by 10 going into the 10th.
All right. I'm just gonna throw it a fuzz softer. Might have got a little firm there. I keep sneaking left.
Question in the chat: have I met EJ Tackett? Yes, I have.
That one should peel.
Make sure you check out all the things EJ Tackett has going on online right now too. I think they got like a viewing party thing going on. He owns a bowling center. He's got pro shops with Ronnie Russell. EJ, now that the bowling season's kind of over, he's got a lot going on right now, and he just keeps doing more and more in the industry. So shout out to EJ.
Yeah, absolutely. Not only great player, great guy, always friendly, always says hi when I see him. We don't know each other that well, but great guy for sure. All right, I'm gonna go really far left here, and I'm gonna see if this thing makes the corner. I'm gonna give it my my RO Daddy-O spin release here.
Okay, RO Daddy-O spin release. His dad is Rich Orf, known as RO. That was pretty nice. I'll go ahead and replay that one too for all the people at home. Let me zoom in a little bit. So question here, how do you see the two balls comparing against each other right now?
Yeah, great question. Obviously, both of them are drilled the same. Ion Pro Solid is asymmetric, and now that I hit it with a little more surface, it's definitely earlier and overall stronger in strength. This High Road 40 is pretty clean through the fronts and really goes left down lane. So overall weaker, but more aggressive down lane.
Okay.
Speaking in simple terms.
Also, I want to tease, I'm back here again tomorrow with the Brunswick bowling balls.
Mm-hmm.
I believe we have 5 of those tomorrow for you. 5 Brunswick balls. Release day is tomorrow, I believe, on those balls.
On the Brunswick balls?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. We'll be here with Andy Klein tomorrow morning. Same bat time, same bat channel. We get started a little after 9:30 or so, maybe a little earlier tomorrow.
You know, we need to have me and Andy, like, do a match or something.
I know. I agree.
All right, here comes the spin.
Watch you get dominated.
I don't know about that.
I'm going to say the same thing to him tomorrow. I'll be like, yeah, so you and Andrew should bowl each other. Yeah, let's do that. And I'll say, I'll watch you get dominated. That's what I do to fire you guys up.
All right. I think it'd be fun.
That would be fun. And then I've got some Motive balls that I need to drill personally. I owe Motive a little bit of love. I've got about 4 balls to go out and demo. So I might have you come up here and sit up here one day, and I'm going to go out and bowl with these Motive balls.
That could get interesting.
That could be, since I haven't thrown a ball in 2.5 months.
All right. I don't know what would be more interesting, me behind the action or you throwing the balls. Maybe both.
Yeah, it's pretty easy up here.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna just keep giving this thing the mega rotation. Oh, that was really rotated. Likes throwing the messenger over there. Wish
Okay.
you would get it.
Okay, so for those of us like me, who gets tired of everybody standing left, throwing it to the right, how far right can you get with this ball?
Good question.
Which means backing your hand out of it, which means throwing it harder, which is all stuff that you normally don't do and wouldn't do on this much of a hooking lane condition right at 10.
Correct.
Folks, there's not much oil right at 10. Like,
Yeah,
you set it down right at 10. The ball just wants to just boot, scoot, and boogie to the pocket, like Brooklyn.
Right. You know what? I'll give it my best fudge knuckler.
Okay.
And
Let's try that.
yeah, I don't really throw it hard, so it's gonna take a little bit for me to kind of amp it up here. All right. That wasn't hit, and that was decently hard. And you see how that thing picked up?
Yeah, it just wants to hook. So what that proves that we just saw there is that, you know, this cover, this bowling ball core, everything about it, if it hits friction, it's going to want to hook.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Even probably with a little surface.
Yeah, period. It's just, this ball's just going to go sideways.
Okay, let's move a little. I don't want to go too much because if I touch the oil, it's probably not going to hook at all.
Right,
So
it's going to spark.
yeah. I want to make sure I'm just going to move a little left and just make sure I throw it to the right without hitting it a lot. That might have been a little too much. I'm going to sneak like one back to the right. So like, I don't know if I've ever said this, but I love playing to the right. Like if I can play 5, like up the lane with some urethane, that might be my favorite place to play. My second favorite place to play is obviously middle of the lane. I'm not very good, and I never was very good, you know, around 8 to 13-ish. So that part of the lane is not my strongest part of the lane. But give me right of 5, and I'll be right there.
All right, I'm gonna zoom in on you here a little bit. It just wants to hook.
Yeah, I feel like I can get it through the front, but as soon as it starts seeing friction, there's just no stopping it. Now, if I were to throw this,
Yeah, let's do that.
in the same spot, this thing being asymmetric, a little stronger, I bet it isn't as responsive off the friction, and it might blend them out front to back a little better. So
Yeah, we'll throw the Ion Pro Solid now in that range.
oh, I missed that totally.
Rolled out a little bit.
A little ahead of myself here. All right, come on, throw good.
Again, we're just going to a part of the lane where you shouldn't be playing.
Correct.
We're just looking to see what happens, right? Because we got the whole lane to mess with, and this is a ball demonstration. This isn't how many strikes can you throw in a row event here today.
I feel like I just stepped in something. I hope I don't like stick and fall down here. This is crazy. I'm gonna be cautious here. I don't know. See how that blended it front to back a lot better?
Yep, frozen rope.
Mm-hmm. All right. So anything else going on, Mike? Anything you want to talk about?
Not
Any
really.
questions?
Not
Nothing?
really.
Nobody
I
got
think
anything?
we're getting close to wrap time here.
All right. I'll throw one more hard and straight here, and we can wrap her up.
Can't believe it's already June.
I know. We knew I was going to miss left because I
Yep,
talked.
yep. You always do.
I should have stopped.
You're good.
All right, let's throw a good one, and we can wrap it up here, unless anybody has any more questions. Any comments, concerns?
I don't think so.
Cool.
You ever bowled while you're blindfolded?
Yes, I have. It's not easy. The best way I can describe that is if you've ever been like up in the like the Sears Tower in the observation deck, and you're standing on the glass and you're looking down at the crazy earth below. That's kind of what it feels like. You have no idea. You have like weightlessness. It's weird.
I've done a lot of crazy things out on the lanes over the years, but the one that I really messed me up was looking at
That was really good.
Was looking at the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You have to look at the wall on the other end of the building while you're bowling.
Really?
Yeah, I actually like threw it onto the gutter cap. It was that hard.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you could try it sometime in your leisure, but I'm just telling you.
Right.
It's like really, really hard.
All right, I'm gonna strike here and then we'll call it quits. I think I'm just gonna throw it harder from there because I can't really go too much left to right. Taking my hand out of it like that.
There you go.
All right, cool. Ready to wrap us up?
I'm going to show a replay of that. We're watching a bowl right now. All right, coming
All
to
right.
you.
Cool. Let me crouch down. As always, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks Mike and Inside Bowling for having me as always. Thank you Storm, Turbo, as well as my home center here at Shrewsbury Lanes for allowing me to do what I do here. If you guys like to pre-order one of these, High Road 40 or Ion Pro Solid, make sure to check us out not only at Ray Orf's Pro Shop here in St. Louis, but InsideBowling.com as well. Looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks.
All right, everybody, that's going to do it for today. Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate your time today, as always. As Andrew said, you can pick up these bowling balls at InsideBowling.com or here locally at Ray Orf's Bowling and Trophy Shop. Don't forget to join us tomorrow around the same time, around 9:30 in the morning or so, right here from Shrewsbury Lanes. I want to thank Shrewsbury again for letting us come and film here, as always. If you're in the St. Louis area, you're looking for a place to go practice or join a league or bowl a tournament, make sure you check out Shrewsbury Lanes. That's going to do it for today. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget you can save 15% over on our website on apparel with coupon code YouTube. We just added a whole bunch of new designs, and make sure you check out our deal of the week each and every week, every Wednesday at 3 p.m. They've got one coming out today. It'll be $15 Hammer t-shirts for the next week. Every week, new deal on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. That's going to do it here from Shrewsbury Lanes. Thanks for watching, everybody. My name is Mike Flanagan. I'll see you tomorrow with our Brunswick bowling ball on release day. All 5 balls releasing tomorrow. Have a good one.